Okay, can you hear? No audio? Well, I haven't been talking. Now I'm talking. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, you should be able to hear me. You have audio now? Okay, you got audio now. Okay. And this is on YouTube, right? Okay. This is the first time doing this, so we'll see. But yeah, just making sure everything's working right quick before I get started. But no, it's helping me out though. I hope I am pronouncing your name right. All right. So New York just opened. Let's look at the Dixie right quick. Clean this chart up a little bit. Okay, so Dixie's breaking back down towards 90 cent, back down to retest this trend line that we broke out. We broke out, made a new local high, came back down, found support on this trend line, pushed back up to the 50 moving average, got denied, and then now we are hanging on to support by the 200 moving average in this trend line. We go up time frames on the 4-hour. It's looking pretty bearish. It may hold this trend line, but either way, this is good for crypto. Stocks are rallying right now. So let's just look at the NASDAQ right quick. Basically, we have all the conditions set for crypto to rally, but crypto's just not doing it. While stocks are. I mean, look at this channel and the NASDAQ, and this is the most correlated stock we have with Bitcoin. I mean, this thing has just been going up. I mean, that's a beautiful, beautiful uptrend for, I mean, weeks. Weeks this thing's been going up with no signs of slowing down. And that's our most correlated stock. So clearly we have decorrelated from the NASDAQ in Bitcoin. Let's look at gold right quick. Gold looking a little bearish as it's underneath this 50 MA. It's going to hold it down. See what it looks like on a daily. On the daily, we do have a cross above the 200 with the 20, and it is above the 20 EMA support, so that's good. This was your daily buy here in gold when the 20 crossed the 50, and this is your daily sell in gold right here. You can go back. You can find here's your buy on the 4-hour. You can still be riding that. I would have probably taken profits up here whenever it lost the 50 moving average. So it's kind of ranging with Bitcoin, more similar than the NASDAQ for sure. Broken down a little bit and now trying to regain resistance. So let's go back to Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin on the daily. On the daily, if I redraw this to be valid, we're still in technically in this triangle. Daily moving average resistance is right at about 39,000. 4-hour time frame, we've been moving up, and now we're at resistance, which seems to be a lot of the New York opens recently. Seems like the Asian market and European market have pumped the markets, and then by the time I get up and get ready to trade, we're at resistance. We did have a bearish cross here on the 4-hour, and that probably has played a role in keeping us down. I'm going to turn these back on that I had. It'll get a little messy right quick, but it'll also get to where we can see what we're looking at. So we were getting stuck right here at this 0.5 fib at 36, right at 36.5K. And we had a false breakup followed by a close beneath, another close beneath, and then now we're going for a body close above that 0.5 resistance. If in the next 2 hours and 20 minutes we can close above 36,439 body wise, not just wick, I believe we've got a chance of claiming this as support. So taking all these wicks right here, this has been major resistance, and flipping it into support right here. That's what we're trying to do right now in Bitcoin. Said nope, 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 nope. Finally said, oh, I'm going to try. Nope. Oh, I'm going to try. Nope. Oh, I'm going to try. Nope. Oh, I'm going to try. And got stopped by the 50. And we've got EMA support now at 36,431. So if we can stay above 36,431, and more importantly, 36,439 or 450, and close above that on the 4 hour, we should be good to head higher and test this 50 resistance at 36,775. On the hourly, we have already had a nope, nobody closed above yet. So we've had an attempt. Yeah, no, we have. I'm sorry. Body closed up here. Body closed up here. Body closed up here. And then now we're attempting it again. So on the hourly, our problem is the 200 moving average. So here we took it out, got stopped at the 200 moving average. This actually looks really like what's happening is on the hourly time frame. Came back down, 50 EMA acted as support. We had a bullish cross actually by the 20 right here, and that lifted us up. So right here, we knew that we were going to go up. And this red almost doji, a little bit of a spinning top kind of told us that we were going up after we opened green after it. So great long to here. Problem is now we're here and we're stuck. And this is where we're stuck at, these levels right here. This is our level to break right now, around 36,800 or 36,760 to be exact. We've overshot it a little bit, but we can't close above it. You got a little 1, 2, 3. We may consolidate like this for how many touches? Third touch, maybe another false break. We may consolidate more, and it may be a fifth touch. Typically, the fifth touch is a breakout. So truly, we have 1, 2. So we third touch on this attempt may be a false break to the upside. So be careful for the next candle that closes above 36,800, as it may be a false break. You want to make sure the hourly does close above 36,800. So that's pretty much what I'm looking at in Bitcoin right now, considering we are pretty sideways and we are holding in this triangle and we're holding sideways. So my big thing is closing above 36,800. And then after that, we can look up towards 37, 38. But we do not want to close back beneath this 0.5 fib at 36,439. If we do that, most likely we will find some support in these moving averages around 36,000. But below that, we'll have to look down back towards 35. So which is happening right now, New York's opening and selling Bitcoin. If Bitcoin loses this 0.5 fib right here at 36,439 and can't close above, we will most likely continue to test these EMA and MA supports until that potentially breaks down, and then we go back down towards 35.5 area. So we've got two options really. Once again, 10 minutes. Okay. I'm going to get back to that in a second because I know some people are watching this live and this live is going to be able to be rewatched. So anyways, these are my two levels right now. We've got 36,800, which will lead us towards 37. And then we also have 36,439, which is kind of our bull bear line of our intraday. Like I said, I mean, we may test this EMA and be all right. But once we lose that, now we're looking back towards 35.5 for the day. And we don't want that. We want to continue. We want to do a little something like this. Kind of bounce around, maybe, like I said, third touch, false break, potentially, then bounce around, fourth touch, come down, boom, break that out. That's what I'd like to see today. Can't guarantee it's going to happen. What's also very possible, something like this. So that's your bearish scenario. But right now we're holding. We're holding. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign. I'm going to move on from Bitcoin. 36,439, 36,800. Those are the levels to watch. And below that, we have 36 and then 35.5. Okay. All right. We're going to move on from Bitcoin. We're going to look at ETH right quick. Does anybody have any requests that they'd like me to look at right now while I'm doing this live? If you do, please drop it in the VIP, and I'll be happy to take a look at it. If not, I will come back and chart them later on. I just wanted to give this a try out. This is the first time I've done one of these lives for the group, at least. So I'm going to draw a fib here. Since I don't have one on this chart. And we'll see how it reacts here. It doesn't react very well from here. It's not listening to the 236. The magnet is your friend. All right. This one, it listens a little bit better, but let's see if I can find the spot. It's definitely respecting it. And you want to know why I know it's respecting it? Boom, boom. That 382 is getting respected. That's for sure. I still feel like this fib's off just a little bit. I can't tell. 1 second. Oh, it's so close. It looks good, actually. Looks good. Good respect here, 618. Good respect here at 236. Good respect here at 382. Drop down. Just barely dip below. Boom. So the fibs act like ladders, guys. So we claim this 236. That's a good long. So our first target is going to be at 382. And you see it broke up, came back down, tested the MAs as support, pushed up back above, claimed this as support. But it's fighting. It's having this big fight with this area, this 2665, I believe. But it's looking like we're winning that fight. And we are now trying to head back up towards really this 0.5 fib, 29.54. So at the very least, 2,800, I would say, in ETH coming soon. 28.92 is right there at the local high, and we're pretty close to it. Yeah, we're already at 2,800 right now. It dropped down to an hourly time frame. An hourly time frame shows us similar to Bitcoin, but a little bit different. We're a little bit better off, a little bit more bullish. Let's put it that way. We're a little more behind as far as the correction going. So here we have some lower highs, drop down, got caught on the 200 moving average, pushed back above the moving averages, and then actually got a bullish cross right here. So that's a great long opportunity. Anytime you see one of those, we pushed up, actually gapped just a little bit, came back down, filled the gap, found support on the EMA, and then tried to continue up, found resistance at this local resistance right here. So, and then now it's being tested as support. So 2800 is trying to become support in Ethereum. Below that, very similar to Bitcoin, we have EMA and MA support. We are going to look at the hourly. And that support is at 2769 and 2700. So those are your big numbers today in ETH are, of course, 2800, which is what we're fighting over right now. Below that, we have 2770 and 2700. Hang on one second. All right, I'm online right now, Connor. If you guys have any requests, drop them in the VIP chat, and I will do that. And I'll get back to you in 1 second about doing the technical analysis, Connor. I just want to finish this for everybody so they can go back and view it. But yeah, anyways, really 2814 is the number that we got stopped at here. Above us, we can look to 2892 as local resistance, and above that, we'll look to the Fibonacci 0.5 retracement at 2954. Above that, now we're really talking. Oh, well, above that, we have the 4-hour SXP. I got you. Above that, we have the 4-hour 200 at 3065. So if we do get above 2890 in ETH, I'm not worried about shorting Sol right now. All right. Anyways, if ETH can get above 2890, we've got 2950 as a resistance, and then above that we have the 200-day moving average at 3000. But it's likely to be like Bitcoin today. I could see some sideways action, something like this. You know, maybe if we're lucky, something like that. But could be more something like this if we're going to trade flat. That's what I see. I see no reason for us to really break down today in crypto. We have all the conditions for bullishness. Like I said, stocks are rallying. Clearly, we have decoupled from the NASDAQ. But stocks are rallying, dollars down. There's no reason crypto should be correcting. All right, SXP looks great. Looks pretty nice. Well supported on the 4-hour by the MAs. I'm gonna stay at 4-hour for a second just to kind of actually get a good look here of what's going on. I've been buying this area down here. All right, I'm getting ready to just have to close Telegram for a second. If you would just put requests right now. Or actually, you can just put them in the YouTube or in the restream. But I might have to close Telegram. All right. Anyways, I've been buying SXP in this area, $1.70 and below. That is where I like to buy SXP. It has touched this area twice now. It's a great buy. That is where I like to buy SXP, around $1.70. $1.78 is where it touched last time. So anytime it gets around $1.80, buy it. That's a good buy in my opinion. But anyways, let's see. So coming down, we dropped. We hit the 786, popped up, hit the 618, dropped below. Have we tested it since? Yes, we tested it since. That was the $1.80. All right, so we're kind of just ranging sideways. We are turned up. We did not get a bullish cross. Well, actually, we got a bullish cross right here. Kept us sideways. Now we're pushing up. CCI looks good. RSI looks good. We have local horizontal resistance right here at 2. Why you gotta go down there? At 234. Above that at 245. And then above that, we look to 258. So that's really our area that we're going to pay attention to today in SXP. Like I said, great cross right here. Right here is your entry. And whenever you see this using my strategy, that's your entry right there. And then it retested it too. It gave you another entry right here at about 208. Unfortunately, this was quite a bit before I was awake. So by that, it actually came back down, gave you another fill. I would put my stop loss beneath this moving average, and as you can see, it never touched it. So I would put my stop right about 205. It's now at 221. It's been holding on to the 20 EMA pretty well so far on this trend, so I wouldn't want to see it lose it. I wouldn't want to see this RSI just completely turn down either. What I'd like to see is it can kind of continue a pattern like this. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2. That's disgusting. That's a disgusting wick. That ruins this count. Hang on. We'll just count this entire thing as 2. No, I don't like that count. Hang on. You know what? It's okay. It's early for a count in a 4-hour. Let's look at a 30-minute. 1. It's such a disgusting count. We'll count this as a 2. 3, 4. That might be 5 waves up. So we might get a little 1, 2, 3. Come back down and test this area around 215, maybe around launch. One of these MAs, 218 to 215 level. I could totally see that being retested in SXP right here. We've started this hourly candle. I'm sorry, this hourly candle is about to close in about 3 minutes and 50 seconds. But we've got some strength right here from this inverse. So we might hold. But if it does come down, we got some strength right here. We've got the EMA at 217. So if you're looking for an entry in SXP, 217, 215, good area to enter. On the 15-minute, that's what I typically use to get pullback entries. As you can see, we're already being supported by the EMA at 220. Below that, we have the 50 MA at 218.3. So for me, that's probably my safest bet. Entry right here is around a little over 218. But if it goes below that, frankly, at that point, I'm going to be worried that Bitcoin's going down, to be honest. But you could DCA a little bit around 215. But seriously, at that point, watch what Bitcoin's doing, because the whole market is really following Bitcoin and ETH. I mean, people can say, certain things aren't really following, and that might be the case. Because their setups are so good, but they will follow. And clearly something's going down right now. Let's see. Let me just keep Bitcoin open right quick. This chart is so messy. I'm going to clean up some of these horizontals. By the way, I don't know if you guys knew you could do this, but in TradingView, you just go to Object Tree and you can hide stuff. Way you don't have to delete it. Yep. So problem here in Bitcoin is exactly kind of what I was talking about. Got stuck at the 200. So now we're losing this 0.5 fib zone, which is really important. I'm going to leave it highlighted actually, because it is really important level for today. 36, 433. We really want to hold this, and we're not. We're getting ready to close beneath it. So if we close beneath it, we can look towards 36,000. And yeah, if we cannot get above this 200 moving average at 36,760, we will stay range bound. Above this 200 moving average, that's when we can look up towards 37 plus, you know, up towards 37 to 37.7 and 37.2. But right now we're looking down towards 36 and 35.5. Okay. So let's go back to SXP and see what the upside is for it. So it's holding 220 decently. Bitcoin should hold that support decently. Like I said, if you do want to buy, I would buy around 218. Yeah, around 218 on a 15-minute pullback. On a 4-hour, CCI is kind of just getting started. And yeah, we are going to target local resistances. So 233, right at 233 is going to be a local resistance. Above that, we have 245. And above that, we have 258. If nobody has any other request, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. All right. I'm going to end this stream, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to keep trying to do streams like this at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time when the New York Stock Exchange opens. Because a lot of times you will get some market movement around that time, and it kind of can forecast for the rest of the day. I did close my Bitcoin long, my giant 5x leverage Bitcoin long on KuCoin. I closed it at 36.7 or so. Let's see, 36.6, wherever we were at. Yeah, around 36,700, I believe, right about an hour ago. So we got this new hourly opening since we did stick around until 10 a.m. Let's see. It's opening red. And I'm not going to be surprised at all if we go to test 36K. I'm not going to be surprised at all. So that's probably what's going to happen. Below 36, you can look at 35.7. You really want 35.7 to hold, or else we're going to go test this trend line. I mean, around 35.5. Really, all that's fine and dandy. That's kind of been in the cards, kind of been what we've been doing. You know, it's getting old, of course. You know, sideways price action, but it's not going to kill us by any means. I mean, it's, you know, but this is what the New York session's been looking like a lot recently. It's just, oh, resistance, nope, can't do it. New York's going to sell it. Okay, where's it going to land? Oh, okay, you know, 36K, 35.5, 35.7. Okay, you know, so basically it's a sit on your hands and wait game, or look for shorts. You know, but even shorts right here are really risky because, I mean, support is pretty close by. You don't know if it's going to drop to 35.7 or if it's going to catch support at 36. So, you know, that's the thing. The big area that I'm really watching, I'm going to add an alert on this trend line, is this trend line support, and which it's right around 35.5. And yeah, it's already been broken once, looks like. I think I moved it up on accident this morning when I was doing this. Make sure that's good. What the? Yep, I messed this up. Okay. So the trend line supports are, yeah, around 35.5. First, we have fib support around 35.7. So super sideways, guys. That's all I can really stress to use, is just how sideways and range bound we are. And we've all been through it for the past like week now. So, I mean, it's nothing new. I mean, look at this. That's that 0.5 fib. Just rejection. And finally we broke through today, but no, sir. False break. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so that was the false break. So that's 1, 2, I can't tell if that touched or not. Either way, this is a solid false break. I don't know. I don't even think this is a third touch false break. I think it's just a false break. And then this is the same. It came up, hit this 50, got denied. And then, I mean, you could look at it like this 50, 36, 766 is stopping us, or you could look at it like it's this hourly, because it's really the same number, 36, 762. The only difference is $4, you know. So this trend line, 36, 760, is killing us. We can't get above it. We can't get above it. So the only thing we can do is look to find support around this area, 36,000. I mean, about 20 minutes ago, I literally said, if we can't get above this and close above this 0.5, we're going to look for this MA as support. And here we are. We're already at 36,000. It's happened in half an hour. We're already here. So I'm going to say it again. If we lose this MA support, we're going to go down and test this 0.382 at 35.7. So that's where we're at. We're at a big old rejection, caught support, rejection. Are we going to catch support here again? Most likely, I say yes. I say yes. And we'll go at it again. If not, we'll look down to 35.7. All right, guys, I hope everyone has a good day. I'm going to cut this stream here. In the future, go ahead and just put your requests down for what coins you want to see. I'm always going to do Bitcoin and Ethereum. But yeah, put your requests down, and we're going to go ahead and end this. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, okay?